Hi, my name is Sidney Bristol, and today I'm celebrating the release of my newest book, A Kiss for a Cure, a science fiction romance with Kat the Book Tart. So far today I've been celebrating with a series of videos. This time I'm a little bit closer to the screen, and that's so that I can actually do a special read from this book, especially for Kat. So without further ado, this is A Kiss for a Cure. Christmas presents were not supposed to move. Jordan froze, staring at the 7-foot-long box wrapped in silvery paper, the one sent by her parents. Her heart pounded so hard she could hear it. No, that pounding came from the box. From inside the box. Blood drained from her extremities, and her chest constricted until she panted for breath. What had her parents done this time? She clenched her hands and grit her teeth in the history of bad, over-the-top, and gaudy presents. She feared this might be the worst. She turned her back on it and put a hand to her stomach. If she owned even a single piece of furniture, she would have sat down and collected her thoughts. But the only furniture in her new quarters was her bed. Everything else was packed up in the utilitarian beige plastos that were stacked against the walls and in groups in the middle of the floor and in her bedroom. Again, the pounding came from the box, but louder. She jumped and spun to face the box. Whatever was in there wanted out. She leaned against the wall and stared at the silvery paper. Light from the floor-to-ceiling windows made glimmering patterns against the surface of the package. She could escape to the bedroom, since her upgraded quarters had a real bedroom and a kitchenette, but whatever was in the box would still be there. Sucking in a deep breath, she crept towards it until she could touch the tops with her fingertips. It was cool against her skin, even through the paper. Bending, she put her ear against it and gently rapped. The box rang hollow. Maybe she'd heard something in the center clanging. There was always a chance there was construction going on over the holidays, since most people were away for several weeks. Or maybe one of her plastos had fallen. Something knocked from inside the box. "Oh, crap," she muttered, a sense of dread settling in her stomach. What was she going to do? What had her parents saddled her with this time? She jumped as more pounding reverberated through her new quarters. Her fingers and toes froze over from all the blood rushing straight to her head. As much as she wanted to ignore this new problem, it wasn't going to go away on its own. Dropping to her knees, she reached for the nearest end of the package and ran her fingers along the folds, breaking the adhesive. The paper came off in long strips, revealing an almost seamless steel box. Its gleaming surface revealed nothing about the contents. Rising to her feet, she circled. On the other side, she found a keypad with 2 buttons. One was red, the other green. "Please be something small and fuzzy," she whispered, squeezing her eyes shut. If she'd ever believed in old Saint Nick, now would be the time for him to listen to her wishes. She pushed the green button. The discharge of a self-contained atmosphere hissed, and the whir of hydraulics followed as the top began slowly to rise, ever so slowly. It was a stasis chamber. She'd never seen one this close before. They were an outdated form of long-distance space travel. Lay down for a nap, the chamber was loaded on a ship, and you woke up at your destination. Her heart rate ratcheted up until it felt as if it would break out of her chest. Tiny lights spaced around the lip of the box flickered to life, faintly illuminating the inside. She could see something moving, something that wasn't small or fuzzy. "Oh, shark bait," she said on a whoosh of breath. She sat down hard as fingertips appeared in the space between the box and the lid. Hydraulics squealed as a large masculine hand forced it to lift faster. The golden skin stretched over her knuckles. The veins stood out against the back of the hand and down to the wrist. Inch by inch, a pair of sculpted arms were revealed. And that's my share from A Kiss for a Cure. To find out what exactly Jordan found in her Christmas present, you'll have to read more to find out.